Hello there, this is Josh at Fully Lit, and today I want to show you our brand new product that we got. It's the new Extreme Lighting. It's a Cree LED all-in-one LED light system for converting your headlights to an LED instead of going to HID. Right now there is no laws that I have seen in the state of Washington or California that says you cannot convert to LED. There is a couple of laws that I've seen in Washington that says you cannot go to an HID conversion unless you have a projection housing. So these LEDs are really nice, and they have a built-in fan. They say they're waterproof. They put out on the low beam, so this is an H13 bulb right here, and it's got a low beam here, and then on the other side it has the high beam. So they come with different adapters for the color, so you can change it to an 8000K, or you can go to a 3000K yellow. This specific kit, since it's the high-low kit, it's a 160 watt kit. So combined, at low beam they're 60 watts, at high beam they're at 80 watts, and the output in lumens is 9,000 lumens combined on the high beam. So I'm going to light this one up, and what I like about these is it's got the fan in there, they stay cool, and it's an all-in-one system, so you do not need cancelers. They are a canvas system. They work on every car, and they plug directly in. So this is an H13 here. Here's the plug. I just got some test leads going in there so I can light it up. I have it set on low beam right now, so I will light it up. You can see how it's an instant on, and it's extremely bright. In my opinion, it's brighter than the HID kit. Now, I do have my HID kits hooked up. Here's a 55 watt HID ballast that I use. I really like these ballasts because they are just premier. They are the best I've used. I was using these in the past. These are 35 or 55 watt. Yeah, these are 35 watt here. They work, and then they start flickering, and then they start warping. So I stopped using them. Ever since I changed to these about a year ago, they have given me really good luck. I've used them on BMWs, VWs, Mercedes. No flickering at all, and most of the time I don't even have to use capacitors or resistors. They work great on the I got one on the new Ford Fusion, and the Ford Escapes. They work very well. So I'm gonna power up this LED kit here, and so you can see how bright it is. And this, I'm gonna remind you, this is on low beam. I will power up a high beam, but it's extremely bright. So here we go. Let this thing kick on here. There we go. So it's an instant on. It is extremely bright, and this is just in low beam. So I'll keep that just like that, and I'm gonna power up this HID right here next to it, and you can tell me what you think about the difference. So let's try to do this with one-handed here. And you can hear the fan in it. That's another thing I like. You can see if you can hear that fan in there. But it's very extremely bright. So let's get this on here. There's my HID. HID is lit up. This is a 6000K HID bulb. So you can kind of tell that it is almost brighter than the HID bulb. You know, the HID powers all the way around, so this is just being on low beam at a 60 watt equivalent, and it's pretty much almost brighter. And I do like the fact that there's no warm-up time. Again, so I'm selling these kits. You can check them out on my website at fully-lit.com. And if you have any questions, you can email me at sales@fully-lit.com. Other than that, I'll try to see if I can do the high beam. Let me shut the HID off real quick. There's that. I'll hook this up to high beam here, and I'll show you what the high beam looks like. So the way the projection is projecting out, so you can see it doesn't go all the way around, and it keeps the projection really nice, angled down, so it doesn't get that glare that the HIDs give on the low beams. So it will keep the light aimed at the floor where you want it, and you won't have any problems with blinding people with oncoming. It's a really great advantage, and I don't think they're going to outlaw these. I think they're going to let them stay. I really hope they do, and they work really good. So let me put this on high beam so I can show you what that looks like. Hopefully it stays plugged in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a high beam, so you can see how it ignites the both sides on high beam. So I really like that. Works a lot better than the HID by Xenon kits. So you get full power all the way around, and it keeps the light split so you don't get glare out to the sides. So I will shoot another video of it. I'm going to be throwing them in either an F250 Super Duty, or I will throw them in an F150 with the H13 on there. And I will shoot a video and show you what they look like. I'll try to do a comparison of an HID by Xenon in one and an LED in the other. So, but I just wanted to get a quick video, and they're not hot. That's another thing I like about them, is they don't really get hot. They get a little warm, but it's not, you know, extremely hot. But it does have a little bit of heat on it, so it will build up heat inside of a housing. It still might melt the snow off if you have snow, but yeah, it doesn't get extremely hot. This wire thing is really... So, anyways, the kit, nicely boxed, and here's the available sizes. So you can see it comes in H1, H3, H7, the H11s, and the D2s, D4s, D1s, D3s, 880s, H10s, 9006s, and then you got your high-lows. All the high-low kits are 160 watts, and then the low-beam kits are all 120 watts or something like that. So these kits really nice, really worth the money. I'll probably be selling them around $250 retail. But again, if you buy a couple kits, I will give you a discount. Also, dealers welcome. I do have dealer pricing available. Thank you for watching.